Hello everyone, today I will talk about the golden age of Egyptian tourism, the 2025 Renaissance and Egypt's strategic vision for the future. I will also explain the ecosystem of growth and investment opportunities for Turkey and regional partners. Uh, Egypt is entering a new era in tourism, infrastructure and international cooperation, making it one of the most attractive destinations in the region. Uh, the year 2025 can be described as a turning point for Egyptian tourism. Egypt is expected to welcome 19 million tourists, representing annual growth of around 21%, which is well above the global average. Tourism revenues are projected to reach $18.3 billion by the end of the year, with an increase of 9.5%. In addition, the tourism sector is expected to grow by 13.8% during the first quarter of the 2025 to 2026 period. Egypt is now connected to the world through direct flights from 193 cities. Despite global economic uncertainty and regional geopolitical challenges, uh, Egypt has proven itself to be one of one of the most resilient and fastest growing tourism markets in the world. Egypt has also established clear leadership in North Africa by focusing not only on tourist number but also on value creation. During the first half of 2025, Egypt welcomed approximately 8.9 million tourists and generated around $8.05 billion in tourism income. While tourist numbers are close to Morocco, Egypt performs better in overall tourism revenue. This suggests comes from a balanced destination strategy that combines cultural heritage, luxury coastal resorts, and high-spending international travelers. Resorts such as Sharm el-Sheikh achieve occupancy rates above 75%, while some coastal destinations exceed 90%. One of the main reasons behind this success is the strategic growth engine of Egyptian tourism. First, incentivities aviation policies support charter flights from target markets. There programs managed by the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities. Second, Egypt benefits from strong connectivity and travel diversity through direct international flights and expanding domestic airline networks. Third, tourists are staying longer and spending more through new luxury hotels and Nile cruise experiences. Fourth, increasing demand has triggered major hotel and infrastructure investments, including more than 5,000 new hotel rooms in 2025. As a result, tourism has become one of Egypt's strongest economic sectors, contributing 18% of country's gross domestic product. Another major development is the growing partnership between Turkey and Egypt in Eastern Mediterranean. As emphasized by Egypt's Minister of Tourism, Sherif Fethi, tourism in the region is growing through cooperation rather than competition. The common goal is to increase tourist traffic in both directions and unlock an additional 10% growth potential. At the same time, the luxury segment is expanding rapidly. Despite average price increases of 30 to 40%, demand for premium tourism remains at record levels. Strategic incentives are also supporting cruise and hotel investments, while Turkish and international hotel chains continue to expand in the Egyptian market. In addition, 10 new cruise ships are expected to begin operations in 2026. Egypt is also creating new routes and tourism hubs through aviation and infrastructure projects. In New Alamein, charter flight traffic has increased by an extraordinary 450%. Even French tourists, who traditionally focused only on cultural destinations, are now adding the northern Mediterranean coast to their travel plans. This new tourism experience is integrated with Alexandria and the Siva, creating a more diverse and premium destinations network. Overall charter traffic has increased annually by 32%. One of the most important symbols of Egypt tourism renaissance is the Grand Egypt Museum, also known as GEM, meaning the Grand Egyptian Museums. Uh, it is considered the largest archaeological museum in human history. Opened in November 2025, this mega project represents a new era for Egyptian tourism. One of its greatest attractions is the Tutankhamun collection. For the first time since its discovery, the full collection, including the golden mask, royal chatters, and priceless jewelry, is displayed in one place. The Grand Egyptian Museum isn't only a museum but also powerful tourism attraction. The Giza Plateau is being transformed through modern transportation systems, including the integration of international airport. A new master plan strategy from Giza to Dahshur follows UNESCO preservation standards. New luxury hotels, vacation homes, high quality restaurants, and stronger integration of local communities are reshaping the visitor experience. Um, Egypt also offers a complete museum ecosystem that represents a 360-degree historical narrative. Visitors can explore the National Museum of Egyptian Civilization, famous for the Parade of 22 Pharaoh, in Luxor, the Luxor Museum and Mummification Museum reveal the rituals and history of antique Thebes. Ebdim Palace and Menil Palace represent royal and aristocratic life. The Museum of Islamic Art and the Ceramic Museum preserve rich Islamic heritage. The Coptic Museum and Geir Anderson House present the Christian heritage and civil architecture of Old Cairo. Uh, Egypt tourism strategy can also be explained through a cultural triangle made up of Cairo and Giza, Luxor and Aswan. Egypt is also experiencing a major shift in coastal tourism through its dual sea strategy. The Red Sea Riviera focuses on winter sun tourism, world-class diving, and all-inclusive resort with total occupancy between 75 and 90%. Uh, Religious tourism is another powerful sector. Egypt's sacred routes include Saint Catherine's Monastery near Mount Sinai and Saint Mark's Cathedral in Alexandria. Visitors can also explore some of the oldest monasteries in the world, including Saint Anthony Monastery, Saint Paul Monastery, and the Wadi El Natrun Monastic Complex. This creates a strong emotional and spiritual tourism network, attracting pilgrims and cultural travelers from around the world. Egypt is also diversifying its tourism portfolio through ecotourism and premium yachting. Luxury yacht tourism is expanding on both the Red Sea and Mediterranean coasts through growing marina networks. Egypt is actively promoted at global showcases such as the Monaco Yacht Show, directly reaching elite high-spending travelers. In the deserts and oases, visitors can experience isolated luxury and adventure. Uh, Looking ahead to Vision 2031, Egypt is building capacity for 30 million tourists through quality and sustainability. The country is aligning with International United Nations World Tourism Organization standards, known as UNWTO standards, applying strict hygiene certifications and destinations based capacity analysis. Egypt is also investing in a hotel revolution, modernizing Nile cruise facilities and traditional accommodation infrastructure. In summary, Egypt has created an unbeatable tourism ecosystem. It combines sun, sea, and luxury through the Red Sea, the Mediterranean Riviera, diving, and yacht tourism. It offers deep cultural heritage through and grand Egyptian museums, the pyramids, the Valley of Kings, and the Pharaoh. It also provides spiritual and living history through the Holy Family Trail. Egypt is no longer just a destination. It is becoming a global attraction center. With the records broken in 2025, Egypt is revisiting the future of tourism. It is modern infrastructure, limitless cultural depth, and partnership-oriented vision creates a unique opportunity window for regional investors and visionary tourism professionals. Thank you for listening.